Well, hello guys and gals, it's me, your old buddy Mr. Moose, back on the road in American Truck Simulator, and we are in Phoenix, Arizona, headed over to the airport to pick up a load today to Carlsbad, California. We're taking some empty bottles over to the winery there, so it's going to be an interesting little run. I am once again in the Freightliner FLB. We made a haul yesterday in it, and you guys seem to enjoy that, so I thought we'd do another one today on it, and hopefully I can do a little bit better job of driving it than I did yesterday. So anyways, that's today's agenda. It's early in the morning, right around 5:30, as we head over to pick up our load at the airport, and then we'll get going. So anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying these daily drives that we're doing. Don't forget, we'll be doing some multiplayer on Saturday night, regardless of the status of the server. If we have to, we'll roll back our ATS and jump on there and do a little multiplayer on Saturday night. So if you want to come and join us, you're more than welcome to. That'll be Saturday evening around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Sorry about that, had to cough a little bit there. Alright, so we'll make our way through the downtown area here over to the airport where we're picking up our load. And a lot of times I'll start these videos off where I'm already at the location picking up the load. But sometimes I like to just take that whole bobtail load over, or bobtail run over, to pick up the load. I think that's a little bit interesting in itself, so that's what we're doing today. Nothing on the truck, just the old empty truck running to go pick up our load. Oh, we're speeding a little bit. Get that down before we get a ticket. So the mods we're running today, standard mods, nothing new. I am still running the traffic, realistic traffic mod, as well as all the standard mods that I have been running. The increased yellow lights, or longer yellow lights, the FOV mod for the mirrors, just a few other traffic mods, as well as the Jazzy Cat trailer package, Jazzy Cat AI traffic, painted trucks, all that good stuff. If you want to know what mods I'm using, check out the mod spreadsheet. The link to it is in the show notes. It'll just say mods, or server and mod info. You load up the page, and then down at the bottom there's some tabs you can click on. One of them will say ATS. Click on there and it will show you the mods that I'm using. They are up to date. The only thing I'm not using right now is the MHA Pro map. I haven't checked to see if that's updated, but in all honesty I haven't really needed it that much since I've been using the Arizona DLC. So kind of want to play with the Arizona DLC again for a while before I start adding in some map package into it. You know, save that stuff for when the map gets really stale. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so here we are, Freight Market. We can't use the external contracts because I am not on my normal account. I am on my test account. When I'm driving these different trucks, I'll be on my test account and not on my standard account. So, alright, so we're taking the job that is headed to the... Sorry about that, guys. A little tickle in my throat there. But anyways, we are headed over to the winery in Carlsbad. So let's go grab our trailer. It's going to be a biggie. We'll get hooked up and we'll get going. And before we do trailer up, I will switch over into the advanced trailer coupling just to see if this truck will couple it all with... we're testing it out with each and every trailer that we come up against. Just in case it will work on some of them. so far, no luck. And just to be honest, I don't expect it to work with any of the trailers just because this is sort of an older mod. I think it was last updated in May, so I don't expect it to have any of the features that would allow it to couple up. So, all right, advanced trailer coupling is on. We'll start making our way back. See if we can get up underneath this trailer here. All right, the mirrors on this truck are absolutely horrific. Thank goodness I have a Trek IR and I can sort of lean over this way and see out of the mirror enough so I can see where the trailer's at. Yeah, I don't see any coupling happening there. Alright, so we're gonna just go back here and I'm gonna go ahead and go to the external view, set up on the kingpin, because I think I was pretty close that time, and just see what happens here and see if in fact, I mean, it looks like we're really, really close there, and yet it just drives right through it. So I do not think it's going to work with this particular truck-trailer combination. So, and again, like I said, I have no expectations that it's going to work. I really think this truck is just too old. Again, there's the kingpin. As you see, it goes right through the trailers. So. Alright, so let's just back up a little bit. We'll go ahead and set out. Well, it coupled in. How about that? I don't know how I did that, but it coupled right in there. So, again, if you get it right up on it or right in the right spot, much like the Peterbilt, you'll, even a blind dog finds a bone every once in a while, right? So, how about that? We got it to work with the advanced trailer coupling. So you learn something new every time, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and do a tug test real quick just to make sure our trailer brakes are working. I've got the trailer brakes held down and they are definitely holding. So we are good to go. We are hooked up and ready to haul out to Carlsbad. Just when I was gonna give up on the whole trailer coupling with that trailer, it surprised me and dropped right into place. That was an odd one. I had no expectations of that working out. I really, really expected it not to. So, take a quick exterior look as we head out of the yard. Pitt, Ohio is the trailer we've got. Alright, let's get going. We're making a right here. That shocked me. I was really just thinking, okay, well, I'm just gonna have to exit out and turn that off. And it just, boom, there it is. So I guess this truck can work with some advanced trailer coupling, but you're going to have to be spot on to get it. And you're, I mean, spot on. Pulling out of the airport here. Pretty cool scenery coming out of this airport. I gotta be careful. I don't want to. I like doing the external stuff, but I don't want to wreck. So just the highlights of our load real quick. We are hauling empty bottles, 41,000 pounds of empty bottles, and we are hauling those to Carlsbad to the Darcel winery there, so that's what we got going on. Cheat out here a little bit so the next time I see a hole we can get out of here. I got no idea what traffic's gonna do. I wish they would just drive on and you get a hole and then you could go. But the way they're doing now, you got no idea what they're gonna do. Alright, I'm just gonna... Again, you have no idea what they're gonna do. I was in a gas station earlier and a car and a police officer both ran into the side of me. So you got to be a little slow and just fill out the AI and see what they're doing. Watch our speed a little bit going through here. There's a popo right there. Don't want to get a speeding ticket. Want to try and have a nice clean run today. Alright. So what else? I do have the Track IR running. Track IR 5 is what I'm using. I'm using the Track Hat Clip wireless I guess transmitter for the Track IR, which is a completely separate product from Track IR. And then what else? I'm using the SKRS shift knob from CSI Technologies, or CSIO Technologies, on the web at csi.tech or csio.tech. Ooh, I'm all messed up today on the words and the things that I'm doing. All right, get out of town so we can get on the highway. It's kind of fun driving through the town though. You get to see the scenery of Phoenix the way they've got it laid out. There's a Hoods. I wonder if that's the same as the Hoods around me. We have a place called Hoods here. They do like cabinets and all kinds of home furnishing stuff. Alright, lane change here. Hopefully we get to a point at some point where the speed changes and we can get up over 25 miles an hour. This 25 miles an hour is for the birds. 25 all the way through here. Holy cow, where is our route advisor taking us? We're gonna be late for our load if we have to drive like this the whole time. Can't get too anxious though and get a speeding ticket, so we'll just keep it here and nice 6 high so we're not revving the motor up real high and just ease up through here. There's the popo again. Great Tires across the street. All right. Well, we got a 40-mile-an-hour speed zone, so at least we can get it going a little bit here. People ask me all the time if I'm floating gears. Basically what I do is I use my clutch in the basement. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I usually do just whole steps on that, and I use the clutch to shift. Then once I come up into 5th, I float those gears. Pretty much anything after I get out of the basement. So if you're wondering about how I'm shifting or anything else like that, that's pretty much what I do. Pretty much standard now. Just go down low. And that's a clutch shift. Clutch shift there. And then once I start getting on the interstate and I shift up into 5th, then I'll be pretty much running all that whole gear, or jumping that, floating. So I don't understand these turn signals. I don't understand why this is a 4-lane with no center turn lane, but it has a left-hand turn signal. That it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. That means this lane of traffic, if you got somebody sitting in it to turn left, blocks up the entire lane of traffic the whole time. I think that's a mistake on SES's part. I don't think it would be that way in real life. I missed that one. Got a little fast on that gear shift. There we go. Come up to about 1600, and then I'll float her down to 8th. At 8th. And back into 8th overdrive. And that's it. And we are off to the races. Headed to California. Getting a little squirrely there, so I jump back in. That's a lot better than it used to be. Usually I could go like 1 camera change and then I'd wreck. So I'm getting better at the old number 8 challenge. Hello, Mr. Popo. So we'll get her up around 65, throw the cruise control on, and just let it go. That's right at about 1600 in overdrive. I think that's about where I want to run it. Nothing any higher than that. So I watched back yesterday's video and I'm thinking, you know, I do need to move my head a little bit more in the videos. The only thing is that's just, it's not natural. It doesn't feel right. And I know it looks like I'm just sitting there with my head in one direction all the time, but I'm actually looking around quite a bit on my end of it with my eyes. You know, I'm constantly looking over at my mirror, looking at the road. Every once in a while I'll look over into that mirror. I don't check my passenger side mirror near enough. I know that much. It's just not natural for me to do in something like this, because I pretty much, if I'm looking here, I can see the road and I can look over and glance over and look at the mirror and see where I'm at. You know, according to the line on side of me. Now, with me not in the right-hand lane, I'll check my mirror a bit more. I've got a, can't tell if there's a car there, or if that's part of the mirror. I do believe that's just part of the mirror. So we'll go ahead and make our lane change over. And we need to slow down to 55 because we're now in California. I'll try to move my head around a little bit more just so you guys can see the scenery and everything. But it's just, it's not a natural thing to do, because if you think about it, even when you're driving your car, your head stays stationary. You look around your vehicle though with your eyes, not so much your head. The only time you make a slight head movement is when you look over at your passenger side mirror. So we'll let this Popo pass us, and we'll go back for the number 7 into the number 8 challenge. Whoop. Time to get back in her. Don't want to wreck it. There is some really great scenery in all this, so. All right. So we're headed up to Carlsbad, to the winery there, which I haven't made that delivery in a while, so that'll be a good one to make. That's one achievement I still haven't finished in the game on my regular account, is to make a delivery to all 3 wineries. I haven't done that one yet. That's one I still need to work on. So my game plan is to complete this load today. And then I want to drive on my main account a little bit more, so I'll get back in the 389 next week. I'll look at some of the suggestions you guys had for trucks. There was the Freightliner Classic XL. Someone asked about an International today. I'll have to look through and see what I can find. I think it was the 9300. So I'll look through and find what I can find, and then see what trucks I can find of interest, and maybe we'll do 2 a week or something like that. Find a couple of different trucks to drive, but still I want to drive the main account a bit on my Peterbilt, because I want to keep building that account up and start getting all the achievements knocked out, as well as just build up a company, get some more employees, all that good stuff. Still working on getting that new Arizona shop put in, or garage put in. I read a lot of your comments. Mostly they were just Tucson and Phoenix mainly because it was the capital city and the largest city, and that makes a lot of sense. Phoenix is a nice location. Probably going to be where I put the next garage is. In Phoenix. I don't really see any benefit to any of the other locations. So Phoenix probably is going to be be the destination where I put the new garage in. But I need to get over on that account, make a little bit more money so we can afford the garage, and go from there. I was looking at doing the garage, and then I decided I'd buy trucks. So I had like $450,000, and I bought a bunch of trucks, and that knocked me down to 100 and some thousand. So I just got to get the money up to go and expand to the garage, and then we'll make that happen, which means I need to get on there and drive a little bit. So a little bit of rolling hills here, so every once in a while I'm gonna have to drop back down into 8 direct. I'm mainly just rolling in 8 overdrive. And back down into 8 direct. And I gotta get over into the left-hand lane here. Like that car heated my stern. Look at all the police in front of us. 2 in a row. Is it a raid at the winery? Could it be? Will they ever get across the highway? Or are we going to sit here all day and wait for the AI? That's a good question. The airplane just keeps going out of render over there. If I remember right, this winery's not real far up here, so we don't have much more run. Though it does say we have 41 more minutes to go, so 41 more miles. Tight little road right here, I'll tell you that much. And now we got a knucklehead gonna pass us. What I wouldn't give to see the AI have a head-on collision one day in this game. I mean, you know, when one of those guys is trying to pass you like that, you know you want to see it. Even the cops are passing me. Wow. Passing on a curved road. These people are crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Look at this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play a little base defense there. Here's my destination coming up, so watch out that one of them doesn't try to pass me while I'm trying to turn into this place. Crazy, crazy AI drivers. All right, so we are here at our winery here in Carlsbad. Not a long trip today. Again, on these daily drives, I don't want to make them really, really long. Just a short drive every day, just to keep our skills getting better and better. All these drop-offs. I wonder if I can pull this one straight in like so. This is a little bit... Now, what did I supposedly hit here? Alright, well, I guess I'll say I hit that. I thought I gave that plenty of clearance there, but apparently not so. I guess I can come further up here. Keep forgetting I'm driving a cab over, and that I have a whole lot more leeway on this stuff. All right. See if we can get her backed into here. Don't want to come too much because of that little thing those dudes are sitting on right now. I want to clear it. Now I can really start to cut. There we go. Oops. The mirrors on this truck are absolutely horrible. Actually, I probably need to come forward a little bit. Get that turned in. There we go. There we go. That gets us unloaded. Or that at least gets us in the box, at least. See how we did. Not too terribly bad. Not too bad. Not completely straight, but I'll take it. Take it as a win. Probably need to get a screenshot here real quick, so let's do that before we unload. So photo mode, and let's get our photo for our thumbnail. There we go. Get that one, and then just the old. Take the blur strength down. There we go. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and spin around, see if we can see any animation on these legs, and we'll go ahead and trailer. Yeah, got a little crank down. Alright, so with that curtain trailer, this truck will do the advanced trailer coupling, but you got to be right on it. and it's a very, very, very tight tolerance for it, but it did work. So I may have to try one more load and test this again on another trailer and see what happens. I know the trailer that we had yesterday from Jazzy Cat, it did not work whatsoever. So we'll give it a try again with another trailer and see what happens with it. Let me know what if you've driven this truck, let me know what your experiences have been with it, with the advanced coupling, if you've been able to get it to couple up with many of the trailers, or if it's been like mine, really just getting lucky and hitting on the right spot. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed this run today in the Freightliner FLB. Make sure you like the video if you did, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay safe, have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, I hope you consider giving it a like, maybe even sharing it with your friends. It does help me out a tremendous amount and is greatly appreciated. Also, leave some comments down below. That's really the only way I can gauge if you guys are enjoying what's being put out. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want daily notifications. I try to do a new video each and every day. Also, if you want to stay in touch with me and find out what's going on, our social links are down in the bottom left-hand corner. Twitter is where I usually announce schedule changes, live streams, and new video releases. Facebook's a great way to get in touch with me if you have any questions to ask. And of course, I am trying to get to 1,000 followers on Google+, which I know I'll probably be old and gray before that happens. But if you can jump over there and follow me, it would be super awesome. So if you like today's video, there's a whole lot more content on the channel. I hope you'll browse through it, find something to keep yourself entertained until the next video or live stream. Speaking of live streams, I try to do them nightly around 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Until the next time, thanks again for watching. See you soon.